Welcome in, everyone, and Happy New Year to you. I hope that your new year is prosperous and above all things is insanely happy. That's my wish for you. I hope that above all things in your life, you can create for yourself an existence that is just extraordinary. Having said that, as you can tell by the tone that I'm taking right now, it's a little bit of a different video than we usually do. It's the 1st of January as I am recording this. Of course, you're going to see it about a week later than that on a Tuesday, of course. So here we are on this Tuesday talking about a comment that I got on this video right here. Now, this video was about the NUX Audio electronic drum set that they sent me to review. If you want to check out that full review, check it out right here. This is a part that I actually already filmed, but I omitted because the video, well, for two reasons. Video was getting too long, and the audio got messed up somehow as I was doing it. So as you're assembling something or unboxing something, you only really get one chance to do it. Once it's together or out of the box, you then would have to take the thing apart and like redo it or box it up, and it's too much, and it's not real. But I had the footage, and I thought if I can clean up the video, I'll do this. The question was, other than all the other things I did, was how do you assemble the electronic drum set? So I said, okay, if I can fix this audio, I'll do it. I did, and we're doing it. So here's me setting up the electronic drum set. Okay, now for the assembly of this kit, what you can see from camera 2 up here, if you look down, is this mess that I have in front of me. We're going to take this in the next couple minutes and turn it into a nice drum set in my fashion. Now, it's very important to mention that all these parts, as I've kind of like pre-assembling it so that this part of the video doesn't take too long, I've noticed that all these parts are very, very universal. You can take one tom here, two toms here, two toms here, one tom here. You can put the cymbals wherever you want, because just like you'd find on any drum set, the cymbals are cymbals, and they're on cymbal stands. You see, I already put that together. And I didn't want to bore you with that, because if you've ever put a cymbal, you ever owned a set of drums, and you put a cymbal on a cymbal stand, you're going to be able to do that with this. In case you didn't notice in the other part of the video, get the above shot here, it's just a cymbal stand like any other. As a matter of fact, something real cool, this boom stand is also universal, just a straight stand, right? So it's just like a DW Gibraltar, whatever kind of cymbal stand that you'd get, and you get that with NUX Audio's DM-310 H. The H, I'm assuming, is for hi-hat. There's a previous model to this, and it was the DM-310, I believe, without the H. Speaking of H, the hi-hat. I also put the hi-hat stand together before we started with anything else here, just so you don't have to watch me put a hi-hat stand together. You know what a hi-hat stand is? You get one just like you'd have on any drum set, and it functions like it would on any drum set. With one caveat. This, apparently, this thing, from what I can understand, and I say from what I can understand because I didn't read the instruction manual, I wanted to do this in front of you live the way you're probably going to do it. You're not going to read the instructions either. So together we're going to assume that this is the bottom hi-hat. And I think it's a pretty safe assumption that it fits on the hi-hat stand just like it would, except it doesn't look much like a bottom hi-hat. It doesn't look like one, but it sure does feel like one. And the top does look like a hi-hat and functions. You put it on the clutch just like you would any hi-hat. Nice and reinforced. Real heavy duty there. Quality. Put that on. Tighten the clutch just like you would a hi-hat. And it really feels pretty good, all right? Bass drum pedal. You put it together like a bass drum pedal. You put it on what is obviously the bass drum pad, the way you would put it on a bass drum. And you can do that because it's a bass drum pedal just like you'd put on anything. I have that set up. And I think with just one page of this manual, that I'll show you here, this page, page number 1 of the quick installation guide, I'm going to be able to easily put this thing together, right? We'll see right now. I've been able to identify visually from that picture the different parts of the rack that holds everything up. And I think I've kind of got these tubes, these little T connectors pointed in the right way so that this is going to be fairly effortless or as painless as possible. I'm going to start from the bottom up with the front part here because it's the only thing where there's like 2 tubes that have to go parallel, right? And it seems like that could be a pain. So what we're going to do, sorry as I disappear a little bit here and there, is take this tube that's got nothing on it. It's obviously the bottom part because there's no toms hanging off of it, no snare, no cymbals, no nothing. And we're going to put it with the branded thing here, right? Now yours, when it comes out of the box, is going to have 2 of these, right? 2 of these, because it's 2 toms. But since it's so universal, and I like 1 up, 2 down, I took the other one and put it on the side curved tube, right? These are all the curved tubes, so that I can have, well, 1 up and 2 down. We'll see if it works. It might not work, but you'll see later in the video. Let's put this in. There you go. Now then, bottom part. Much easier. Other side. I have to coordinate putting these together. And it's nice if you lose the drum key that comes with this thing. Mine came with 2 because we lose these things, right? It's just a regular drum key. All these connections are with a regular old drum key. All right. Now, that was pretty simple, although it was a little harder than I thought it would be. Maybe I'm not too bright. That's okay. We got it together now for that part. Now let's take what I'm identifying as the part that goes this way. Another curved tube goes around. Another curved tube comes here. And actually, that is pretty easy. I was just being silly. Took me a minute. One of those things was tight when I started putting it together. And already it's standing up, right? No worries. Let's put this over here, like this. And we'll put this last side on, like this. Wow. This stuff is nice and sturdy. And so what we have basically is the rack set up around us. Not too painful there. Let's put, missing a piece, the actual snare drum, the dedicated snare drum part, which is not too hard to do. Let's put that in right now. There it is, snare drum in. Now it's pretty easy to identify, for me, what the tom arms are, especially because this one says snare drum spare parts. Of course, I don't know if it's a spare part, it seems like it's kind of an essential part. But if that's the snare drum one, and you know all the other ones that look kind of like it, a little thinner tube right there, are the ones that are for the other toms. So we'll just put this in right now, kind of aim it where I think the snare drum might want to go. Something like that, something like that. We're just doing it real loose right now. Get the other one I have sitting over here. Put that there. That might go, nope, like that, huh? There you go, a little easier. Maybe I don't want that behind there, so perhaps this will go like that, and it's not in front of this thing, right? All kinds of ways you can do this. Let's try this. Yeah, that seems like that'll be how I'd like to do that. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Yeah, right? Okay. And as far as these things, it's kind of universal. Once again, there's a symbol over here. I think I like this symbol. Maybe I'll put it on the other side like this, have it be further away, and take this tom arm, put it here. So maybe I have my first floor tom like here, right? Yeah, sure. Put it under there. I'll go on like that. And of course, I am obviously gonna go back and make this exactly the way I want, but we're getting the idea. Let's try this one. I feel like maybe if I have these things inverted, yeah, I have this that way so that that's underneath. Because you can take all these things off and do it however you want. But at any rate, what I'm going to do is just for now, just deal with it how it is for now, just so we can get an idea of where this stuff goes. Take the last one of these arms, and we'll put it on. All right. And we have the snare drum here. Put this little thing in there. It's looking good. Put that on there. I got a cymbal, right? The ride cymbal. Oh, working pretty much like a cymbal stand, right? Kind of there. Put a crash cymbal over here somewhere. What I consider to be my primary crash cymbal for me. Over here. There we have it. Oh, module. Kind of need that. Now this isn't exactly how I play my drums. Right. Right. Basically, drums. If you want to know more specs of this specific electronic drum kit, the DM-310 H, then go to nuxaudio.com. There you can download the PDF version of the owner's manual. Link is in the description. And as always, remember to like, subscribe. If you want to get a more in-depth review of this electronic drum kit, check out this video right here.